Right now, the radar is sweeping around clean. Just a little false return showing up down in Miami-Dade and mainland Monroe. All the real rain showers sitting here off the coast of Melbourne, Stewart, and Fort Pierce. And as we go through the next day or two, we'll be dry. We are going to be warm, though. Our temperatures shooting up in the mid-80s here in the next couple of days, and we are waiting for a chance of rain. Here's why. We need it. We're about 2 inches behind for Fort Myers for the year. Naples, a little over 1.75 inches. You look at some of the seasonal numbers here, and we're 2.83 behind, starting to get closer to that 3-inch mark there. And with warm temperatures and breezy conditions, we're going to continue to be dry. The good news is today, fire danger index across Southwest Florida is low. As far as your temperatures, we're close to 70 right now. There in Cape Coral and Naples, mid-60s inland, and then low 60s for LaBelle, Immokalee, and Palmdale. And boy, what a jump, about 5 to 10 degrees with some of the biggest increases there between Northport and Port Charlotte. Dew point values in the low 60s. So like last week where we ended up, we saw our temperatures increasing, the moisture coming up as our winds started to turn out of the south. Well, right now our winds are east, but they'll be southeast later on, and we will start to see them pick up 10 to 15 miles per hour, and we'll start to see some gusts there in the upper teens. So a warm and breezy day, and right there it is, 86 degrees. Sunset time coming up at 6:21. That reading to 86 is well above our average of 78, but shy of a record of 88 degrees going back to 1949. Now across the rest of the country here, it is really warm. Look at that, low 70s all the way up through Little Rock, and we get that clash of warm, humid air with cold air from the north. You can see the snow here across Nebraska and Iowa, and there's enough spin in the atmosphere. The Storms Prediction Center has issued a tornado watch box here from Paducah, Kentucky, stretching south towards Little Rock. So a little severe weather, but as this low and cold front moves off to the east, all the upper level dynamics and even the moisture is going to pull off to the north. And what that means for us is while we'll see some slightly cooler temperatures to start the weekend, not much of a rain chance. Here today, we have a few passing clouds by lunchtime. Same idea near sunset. Now let's look ahead towards Friday. Winds start to turn a little more out of the south, so a little more humidity. There's that broken line of showers, and as it moves through, fizzles apart, and we'll see a shift in the winds behind the front, giving us at least one cooler day to start the weekend before we warm right back up. Matter of fact, in the upper levels here, you see the little bump in the jet stream to start the weekend. Then the ridge builds back in, and boy, you look at the timeline, it just keeps on ticking. The ridge gets stronger, and what that means for us is we've got another warm stretch of weather on the way. Here's the forecast, and that's it. That's the cool weather. That'll be Saturday, 78 degrees. We'll be sunny there, and we'll see the winds start to pick back up mid next week, where our temperatures get right back in the mid-80s.